But born in that swirling inferno of radioactive dust were things so horrible, so terrifying.
Johnny, the English have got a new Prime Minister already. Yeah, this bloke got in, Johnny. It wasn't Boris after all. Well, will he be a man of the people, Johnny, do you think? A man of the people, Johnny? I don't know whether a billionaire can have any concept of what it's like to be a battler. Be paying rent on your home and paying up a bloody car and having kids to raise. I don't know whether they've got any bloody idea.
General election. We're joined now by George Monbiot, the author, activist, and Guardian columnist. And explain who Rishi Sunak is, the person who lost out to Liz Truss, the former chancellor.
So he's the richest member of parliament in the United Kingdom. His net worth, along with his wife's, who inherited this huge fortune, amounts to hundreds of millions of dollars. He's got homes all over the country, including a giant home in the poshest part of London, entirely reserved for visitors, so that they can put up their guests in this home, in a country which has got a massive housing crisis.
Jesus Christ! How much bloody money do you want in this kingdom?
And he also seems to have no concept of how people live, no concept of what it is to be pushed towards destitution, as millions in this country are being pushed.
Now you might just say I'm jealous because I never married a bloody wealthy heiress. But I don't think that's the case. I don't think the political system is working in favour of the people. So, Johnny, are you saying that our democratic processes in any democracy, they're just not working?
And, he's another candidate of the ultra-rich.
Is that what you're trying to say? Do you have anything to back that bloody stuff up with?
He is himself ultra-rich, and he represents the ultra-rich. He does not represent the people of this nation.
Right, yeah, okay. Yeah, we waffle on about this all the time on the Ask Johnny channel, but it's true. How can you get bloody people like the Clintons? Oh, the Clintons? Oh, Jesus. I mean, how can you have a bloody bloke who's the President of the United States and then his wife a couple of years later runs for the presidency too?
America can't succeed unless you succeed. That is why I am running for President of the United States.
I mean, what sort of a selection system is going on over there?
She's intent to persuade voters she's a progressive champion, more Rada than Clinton. But her campaign has been dogged by reminders of so-called Clinton baggage and the perception that her new progressive positions are ones of convenience, not conviction.
And then you got the Bushes, for Christ's sake. The Bushes, oh, Jesus, you got bloody old George W. Sr. And then a couple of presidents later you get his son running. How does that happen in a bloody democracy? And then a couple of years later you get the son's brother having a crack. I mean, what's with the selection process? Is there no selection process?
Another famous last name who's had a rocky rollout will finally make his campaign official on Monday at Miami-Dade College. He's selling himself as more Jeb than Bush. Then there's his brother's legacy. Some Republicans believe he has to find a way to distance himself.
The cry, give me television and hamburgers, but don't bother me with the responsibilities of liberty.
Are you saying if you're a billionaire, you've got a better chance of getting into Parliament than an ordinary citizen? Is that... And then you get pretty boy bloody Trudeau in Canada.
Hello everyone, and happy Canada Day.
He's the son of a former Prime Minister. I mean, what are the chances in a random bloody thing of all this happening without some sort of outside influence? Well, it does sound feasible.
And I cannot thank you enough, so instead I'll simply say this. You did it, my friends. Congratulations.
Yeah, but Johnny, I don't know whether people are all that concerned about their future anymore. I mean, there's other things on their mind, you know. When's the new Marvel movie coming out? And if you have some sort of bloody scenario that's been going on in England, you would think that if a Prime Minister steps down or gets the sack, you've got to have a bloody election almost immediately. Yeah, Dissolve Parliament and have a new election so the people can decide if they're a bunch of fucking idiots or not.
I said, take it easy, baby, I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead.
But no, they just do it all internally and we're going to put this bloke up and or this woman and you've got no say in it at all. Yeah.
It's a quite extraordinary thing in this country that, you know, we can have a new Prime Minister without it ever being put to the people, without any of their policies being approved by the people, the only people.
And it's pretty well much the same here in Australia, Johnny. That sort of shit happens. In fact, it happens anywhere around the world in a Commonwealth country that has the same sort of political system, or a democracy or whatever you want to call it. The same shit happens.
Pulling you down into bottomless depths of suffocating horror.
And let me tell you and the millions of viewers out there, Johnny, the millions of viewers that watch the Ask Johnny channel, you've got to get up and you've got to do something. If you want change, you just can't rely on this bloke.
What is Trump up to with these rallies? Is he going to run in 2024? Who knows? Anyway, most recently, his most bold transgression is that he said that there should be a peaceful solution in the war between Russia and Ukraine. Let's have a look at what that fascist Trump said now, the peace-loving fascist pig.
And here we go again. It'll take years with Bloody Russell. We've got to do something now. But Johnny, that's the system we got lumbered with. I mean, and in summing up, I have to say that billionaires just don't represent the people, Johnny.